Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to The Binding of The Binding of Undertale. Again, as always, I feel like I have to disclaim this, or do a disclaimer at the beginning of this video saying if you have not played Undertale, do not watch this. There will be spoilers, or maybe spoilers, or... well, it's a very easy game to spoil, so let's just say that there will be spoilers of some sort. So turn away now, this is your opportunity. You have about 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's go. That's fine. So far we played as Frisk, Asgore, and Sans. We actually won as Sans, but only were able to beat Isaac because I was an idiot and took the wrong item. So now it's Metaton's time, who starts with Fame. Oh boy. Alright, so immediately off the bat, 4.72 damage, and Tech X. An incredible start. With a Hierophant card and 2 bombs, ironically. Not ironically, there's no irony there at all. That just happened to be the word that popped into my head. Ooh, bad joke's bad. Ooh, question marks is also bad.
The Hierophant.
The Hierophant is great. Let's try Fame. Okay, so Fame is... am I spacing on an item here? It's basically the High Priestess card, so it's like Monstro's Tooth? Except instead it's Metaton's foot. Wow, the pill rotation is garbage. Pill rotation is not my favorite so far. The Tech X, though, man, like, you start me with Tech X and beautiful things are bound to happen. I haven't gotten the item room yet. You gotta make an effort to find that. So the question of the day, and I'm gonna start this. It's not a question of the day. It's just a question I'm gonna ask you guys. Question of the day is left for Hollow Knight, but question to ask you guys. Leave in the comments. So that I'll leave it here early in the video because I know a lot of people probably don't watch the full video or skip ahead or might miss bits. But if you're here at the beginning of the video, I guarantee I got you for the first couple minutes. What is your favorite character you've seen so far? And if you have played this, let me know what your favorite character is in The Binding of Undertale. And also, what is your favorite item we've seen so far? I gotta say, of the items, and I'm a little cloudy because it's been about 2 days since I've played any Binding of Undertale. I've been recording a lot of Hollow Knight, as you might imagine, but favorite item I've seen so far is, I mean, a lot of them are reskins. But I gotta say, the Little Sans for Dry Baby is fantastic. It's a range up. It's very hard to discern what pills are what because they are the candy, the monster candy, and some of the candy wrappers look very similar. They're not as easily discernible as you would imagine a pill is. Ooh. Frisk's Soul is just an HP up. Okay, so that's just Frisk's item. Is that the one that... yeah, that's the one that Frisk starts with. So it's literally just less than 3, which is curious why she would start. I guess I understand it to some extent because it is Frisk's Soul. It's the red soul. That was incredible. What is Step Flakes? Oh, that's Cracker Jacks. Bloody Crown is great. That lets us get item rooms on the womb. On the womb. I'm gonna open up this beverage here quick. It is a carbonated beverage, but because it's been out for about an hour, it's slightly warm. Not a fan of warm beverages. Well, I mean, not a fan of warm beverages. I'm not a fan of warm cola. Let's just leave it at that. This isn't really a cola, though. It's a root beer. Oh, man. I'm so far, I'm enjoying The Binding of Undertale. I'm at the point now, though, after like 4 or 5 runs or whatever that we've been doing, that I'm kind of like... do I want to do all the characters? And if I do all the characters, do we continue after that? Because I gotta think, that's a good 2 weeks worth of videos just on Binding of Undertale. Which is a lot of content. It's a lot of time for you guys to sit there and be patient with me while we play this, so... And that's one of the negative sides of recording in bulk, is by the time you guys get back to me with your answers, I may have already recorded more. And I don't want to just, like, scrap a video. Like, I don't want to just, like, be like, oh, well, we don't want to watch any more Binding of Undertale. I guess I'm going to throw away these 6 videos. Like, I don't want to end up in that situation, so let's just add, like, if you guys are interested in seeing more Binding of Undertale, let me know. Just be aware, as, you know, and we'll get onto a little tangent here in a minute. Now that my brain is, you know, properly remembering certain things. But if you guys are interested in seeing more Binding of Undertale, do let me know. However, just be aware that there might be a chance that you won't. You'll have to be, you know, there's going to be a backlog that you'll have to wait yourself through. So by the time you answer, there might be a couple more episodes left to watch, and you can always feel free to skip them. So now, a little tangent that I gotta go on here. Deal with Flowey. Mr. Dolly paid out immensely. And the deal with Flowey is what I'm assuming is the Mark, which is No Mercy. Another one of my favorites is because it's the Mark. And then Sack Dagger, which is Warden Dagger, perfect for cutting plants and vines. And I don't think we can bomb Flowey, so. But, like, throw up my disclaimer here that I'm about to turn into a snowy river shore. That's the flooded caves. Oh, so then what was Snowden? It was the alternate? We'll figure it out. Was Snowden the catacombs then? Is that the alternate for that? And the flooded caves of snowy snowshore? Anyway, allow me to stand on my soapbox here for a minute. So if you don't want to feel like you're getting yelled at by a father figure, you might want to turn away. But don't take it like that. That sounds weird. But okay. So there's been an epidemic on my channel and on most people's channels on YouTube, and there's certain types of comments that you're bound to get, and you're bound to have to deal with. And you know, on my top 10s and stuff, you know, you get the typical, well, where's this item? That's fine. You know, you deal with it the best you could, or you ignore it, which is what I do. I just don't even listen. But then there's the Let's Play comments, and especially with a game like Isaac and this, it's not going to have a lot of relevance now because we're like a week or two past that, but wait, I can't. Oh, there's enemies, derp. But I have banned, and yes, people that are, you know, well-learned, it's basically the same item, are well-learned on YouTube, know that there is actually a way, you can actually ban people from your channel. Like, people, for the longest time, didn't think that was a possibility. Like, well, you know, I can comment on your video all I want. It's not like you can ban me like you can ban me on Twitch. I'm like, yeah, I can. I can ban people. I've banned probably, I would not be, you know, shamed in saying I've banned dozens of people from my channel that can no longer watch my videos and no longer comment on my video. They can watch my videos, but they can no longer comment or interact with the videos in any way, shape, or form. And that's actually happened with this surge of new viewers and surge of new subscribers over the past month. Has actually happened several times, primarily over the Isaac episodes, because I don't care. I generally have a pretty open comment section. I don't really care what you guys talk about, what you say, except if it's like horrendous, like, you know, racial, homophobic, you know, those typical things you don't want to have in your comment sections. But then there are the people out there who are not like robots and not trolls, but they just spam. And spam is one of those internet things that never gets, you know, you never get, or it's not like you would ever go away from being sick of it. You're always going to be sick of it. That's what I'm trying to say. You're always going to be sick of it, because when I get notifications on my phone constantly for every well, I would like to get notifications on my phone for every comment. Sometimes YouTube doesn't let me know, and I've bitched about that before, so we won't go into that, but I get emails. You know, I can set it up to where I get texts. You know, I can set it up to whatever I want. My phone now notifies me, and then my email notifies me as well. And so, like, when I get one person, and this isn't signaling anybody in particular out, but when I get one person who's leaving a comment on each video, basically saying the exact same thing, that's just not something that I'm going to be okay with, especially if it's something like to the degree that one person in particular was doing, which is like basically not suggesting something, but like trying to tell me how to do something. Like, I'm fine with you guys suggesting things. I feel like if I ask you a question and I'm like, hey, do you guys want to see more this, or do you guys want to see, would you guys like to see more Binding of Undertale? Just like what I asked earlier, like if you answer that and you're like, yeah, I would like to, that's cool. I love that. That's interaction. I love that. But when you got one dude, or two dudes, or five dudes in this case, popping onto each video commenting they're like, stop doing this, stop it right now, in all fucking caps, you get yourself banned. You get removed from the channel. You are no longer allowed to comment because I do not want your existence nearby me. And that sounds rude. That sounds rude as shit. You wanna know what? I'm okay with it. Because of the fact that I don't care. I don't care. At the end of the day, some people have to realize that it's my channel, and if I really decide that I do want to do more Binding of Undertale, regardless of whether or not you guys vote for it or not, unless there's like money tied into it, which we can get into at a later date, with like Gameless subscriptions and shit like that. Oh, it's little Chad. His little Metaton, which we'll get into at a later date, because I don't... Yeah. I do have one of those. I just haven't really talked about it too much, because I don't really care. But if there's, like, an incentive behind, like, somebody's suggestion where it's like, oh yeah, well, I'll definitely do that, then cool, then I'll do it. But at the end of the day, if I'm not feeling up for doing a certain thing, I just won't do it. Like... The prime example here is there were about 3 or 4 people, there was 5, but one was only on one video, and it was basically a bunch of negativity towards myself for liking the character that I was playing as, which is Eden, or was Eden at the time that I was recording those videos, but it is now because that's what's currently being uploaded, and if that dates the video, I'm sorry, but yeah, this, you gotta realize this is like a week and a half in advance. But it was like... Dude, if you don't stop fucking playing Eden right now, I'm going to dislike all of you. It was the worst shit. And I'm like, dude, now you're not even able to dislike my videos. How does that feel? How does it feel? Probably doesn't give a shit. That's fine. But as long as he's not able to come in here, or they are not able, I'm not going to brand him as a he or a she, but, or whatever he is. He'd be a fucking donut for all I care. I don't care. That kind of shit bothers me. And as a YouTube creator or a Twitch streamer or whatever, I am well within my rights to remove those people if I see fit. And so none of the people who are watching this right now, I guarantee, are those people. Because all the love for this series has been amazing. All the love for the Hollow Knight series has been amazing. And the majority of the love for the top 10s of Isaac videos have been amazing. And so, like, I thank you all, and I can't say that enough. But... for every couple of good people, there is going to be that one asshole that's just like, he just gets under your skin. They say it, they always say it when you do a YouTube channel or a Twitch channel or whatever it is that you want to do, or write articles on like Kotaku or whatever it is. Whenever you do any kind of media where you have an audience, they say that it is so easy to be brought up by good comments and good criticism and stuff like that, but that one negative can easily lose. And that's very true. That is a very true thing. I've dealt with it for a long time with this channel, where it's like, I could get like 150 likes and like 80 good, ranting and ravingly positive comments. But then there's the one dickhead who's like, dude, you're the worst person in the world. And it's like, ooh, why does that get under my skin? Doesn't matter what all the good things say. This one guy, he's telling the truth. He knows these things. I don't know. Dimensional box. That's, oh, it was Pandora's box. Yeah. Alright. Well, it worked out. I'm not gonna bitch. I don't know. It was a rant that I had to go on, because it kind of was tickling me in the back of my brain talking about the questions and stuff like that, but I don't know. I just want you guys to be aware that most of you are amazing people, and I absolutely adore you. Your support means the world to me. But if you're sitting there right now watching this video or watching it during the part that I was just talking, where I was just talking about that, and you're getting ready to type in the comments down below, quit playing the Undertale mod, it sucks! Crawl in a ditch and bury yourself up to your neck and get feasted on by, like, wolverines, because I don't give a shit. I'm gonna play whatever I want at the end of the day. Fuck, Hollow Knight's canceled. How you like that shit? I'm just kidding, Hollow Knight's not canceled. But that's the power I hold, my friends. I can do whatever I want. This is my chance. I'm being needlessly offensive now, but I'm making a point, aren't I? I'm making a point. Sometimes it takes me a while to get to a point, but I'm making a point. The point is that you guys are the community, and you feed this channel with the motivation that I need to continue entertaining you. But realistically, I'm the one doing all the work. Not to, like, make you feel like you're not doing anything, because you're doing your part. You're making me feel like I'm doing a positive thing in the world, which makes me want to do this more. But at the end of the day, I'm the one doing all the work. I mean, we gotta be honest. What is this? Determination. Flowey's Determination, which is Guppy Scholar. Okay. And then Bone Zone, which is Death's Touch. Death's Touch Cricket's buddy. Oh, wait, no. Death's Touch camera thing. Old camera. So how is this run looking now that we haven't talked about Isaac for 10 minutes? How is this run looking? This run is looking amazing. Metaton, it seemed... Oh, and we also have Piercing, because why wouldn't you have Piercing in this run? It just... I think Metaton... And I might be getting carried here a little bit by the start with Metaton, because the damage was near 5. And not only that, but it was also, like, Tech X, which is, you know, silly. What, did I just ask why I have Piercing? I picked up Death's Touch. Or Bone Zone, excuse me. But I do feel like I have to admit that the Metaton character might be carrying me a little here. A little good play here and there, probably. Tickled in, trickled in there. I said tickled instead of trickled, but you get the dealio. Trickled in there with a little good play. I'm not gonna deny that I occasionally play well from time to time, but I don't feel like this is exactly... Chariot's probably better for me, and I'll buy the frickin' nothing, man. Get out of here, Temmie. I'm not ashamed to admit that I've been playing well. I played well on the Sands run, and I'm playing well on this run. But it is a very, very powerful run. It is a incredibly powerful run from the start, and from the items that we've gotten. You couldn't have gotten those items if you weren't playing well, because you would have died and never had a chance to get... Well, thank you, random person that I made up in my head to make me feel better about the decisions that I'm making right now, but at the same time, this is a stupid powerful run. Okay, it's not a stupid powerful run, don't over-exaggerate. It's a good run. It's a good run that I feel about, like, 80% of players could do substantially well doing. What is this? Why are some of these things not showing up? Was it Hagalaz? Was the blank rune probably better than a chariot card? Why is the black rune and the mimics not showing up? Has some stuff from Afterbirth Plus not been implemented? Why was that sentence so hard to say? Item button. Oh, Book of Sin. Like, to the library, Derek. Just, and for every time that he says he plays well, he does something stupid. Who does this magical item that drops something random? In a library, nonetheless. Oh, it's something new, it's something fancy. It can't be Book of Sin. Book of Sin's a book, not a button. Ooh, Snow Puff. That's just $3.30. $3.30. That's what I said. $3.30 bucks. $3.30. My gosh. So some of the stuff, obviously, from Afterbirth Plus is in here. Items and whatnot. But Black Rune and Mimics don't have sprites. Perhaps it's because they were not built to show up in the Undertale mod, but I would imagine they were because this was ported over. I would hope that somebody was touching things up and, you know, doing their finest work, but maybe they weren't. Who knows? You can't tell a modder what to do. Modders be modders, man. Modders be modders! Sick dodges. Can I use this on her? I can't! It is Mom's foot! Oh no! He's made a terrible mistake. Is it a run-ruining mistake? Probably not. We have a very good run. Mom, you need to, like... I should use Saturday. Alright, so we learned from this last time. I want to go to the chest. Which means we need to go to the chest this time. Oh, Cricket's head is probably worth it. Oh no, he's been hit. I should have black runed. See, now this is where you would have taken the hermit card, right? Yeah. This is definitely where you would have taken the hermit card. It's a smart decision. But you know what? It's fun. We're incredibly powerful. Like, I don't see boss rush here being an issue. Cricket's head has given us a substantial damage boost. One that very well could get us to the end of the game. And I feel confident saying that. That's a Pestilence. I'm actually going to kill Pestilence before I worry about the Haunt, because the Haunt will be up on the top of the map, and I don't want him to be up on top of the map. We're going to pop this as soon as possible. I feel it was very dumb of me not to be using that at every given moment. Every opportunity to do it would have been well. I wish I had, okay, we've got a pin here. We've got a pin. I wish we would have gotten the mini papyrus on this run, because the amount of red hearts right now is silly.
The High Priestess.
Yeah, and now he says the High Priestess for it, which is weird, because it's not the High Priestess. It's an item. Maybe they reprogrammed the item to be the High Priestess, but instead of it being the High Priestess, it's an active item. I don't know. I won't tell the modders what they can or can't do. I just got a spirit heart on something, and then I lost a spirit heart because of stupidity. That was the worst damage. Oh, it's a husk. Husk ain't no problem. Husk ain't no deal. Husk ain't no deal. I realized this whole time for like the last probably like 5-10 minutes of the video. Not 5-10 minutes, maybe probably like the last like 4 minutes of the video. I've been sitting a little bit away from the microphone. I do apologize if you were having a hard time hearing me. Okay, that was very stupid. That was like probably the dumbest damage I've taken against a Larry Jr. in a long time. I actually like tried to sack dagger him. Worked not at all. Oh no! Well, at least I get a soul heart out of this. That was unintentional, but also quite fantastic. Okay, don't be making those mistakes from this point on. You can only get hit twice. The palm of my hand itches more than every single thing in the world, which is incredibly comical, and yes, this is the true meaning of irony. I just picked up an item that said it itches. Is it coincidental? Coincidental? Yes, very much so. That item did not make my hand itch, no matter what the internet will tell me. This ain't no trypophobia shit, because that ain't real. The fear of holes can be real, but the fear of, like, clusters of holes, it's a mythological thing. It's not recognized by psychology yet. I'm not saying that you're wrong for feeling that, because, well, to be honest, the top of my head itches right now thinking about it. But it's not a recognizable disease or disorder. Why are we talking about this? Just bomb. What is this? Nobody likes Jerry. Well, actually, no, I fucking hate Jerry. It's not to spoil a run that you'll never see from the Genocide shit. It's the original Genocide run anyway, because that was never recorded. But the original Genocide run, Jerry was my worst enemy, because he has such high HP and showed up all the fucking time. I was like, dude, just go away. Don't want you. And yeah, the top of my head is just like going fucking bananas right now after thinking about like lotus pods. Ooh, lotus blossom. I've just ruined the internet, I'm sorry. Several hundred people have just gotten their days ruined. And I did it! Ew, I'm such a asshole. By the way, if you don't know what I'm talking about, just do yourself a favor and go ahead and Google it. It's gonna benefit you in your life. Trypophobia is the best research you can do. That's all just obvious sarcasm. If you've been here a while, you know that's sarcasm, and you won't be doing it right now. If you haven't been here a while, you probably just Googled it and ruined your life. And for that, I apologize, but as well as, I told you so. Oh, the bloody crown. I forgot we had the bloody crown. Which gave us, what is this? Flowey's razor? Omega Flowey's bombs. It's Epic Fetus. Why? Why? We just ruined everything good we had. Oh, Epic Fetus, man. I respect you. I love you. The fuck is Jerry? Is that little Chub? I love and respect Epic Fetus. I do. It also feels like this is firing faster than normal Epic Fetus would. But it's so disappointing as an item because it's not only is it, I mean, there are synergies for it. Dude, got synergies, Penta. Don't tell it doesn't have synergies. Attack and HP up, that's meat. Oh, legendary hero. But it's just, to me, and I've gone on this rant a lot with my opinion towards like non-tier effects, like the brimstones and mob knives. Of course, there's a reason I don't really care for them all that well, or all that much, is because I prefer to just have tiers, and I feel like that's an understandable standpoint to have, is, you know, just liking your basic tiers. There are more fun things to do with regular tiers than there are to do with Epic Fetus and Brimstone, and they're still fun. That's not saying they were bad items. Brimstone. I would be an idiot to call Brimstone and Mob Knife bad items. That would be a stupid thing to do. They're not bad items. I just prefer not to play with them because I like having my tiers. We're gonna go in here. We're gonna do this guy. He dropped a bunch of this shit. That's fine. Not gonna go up there. It's a dead end. But of all the items that there are, there's a lot of them. Epic Fetus is like the one item that is bound to like cause you to win, but have the least amount of fun winning.
The high.
And it has everything to do with the fact that it is just, it might just be too good. I think I've gone on this discussion with a couple of other Isaac players that I know. It borders on being so powerful that it's almost unfun to take. It's like, well, so is Brimstone. I'm like, no, Brimstone can be bad. Like, Brimstone and Mom's Knife can be bad. People deny that, you know, tooth and nail, but those items can be terrible. I've had awful Brimstone runs, and I've had runs ruined by picking up Mom's Knife. Mostly due to the curse of the blind or whatever, what have you, but doesn't negate the fact that I had runs ruined by picking up Mom's Knife. Also, we're fighting regular Mom's Heart here. An interesting thing to note, probably not worthwhile noting too terribly. What is this? Okay, that's Frisk. Kara, temporary soullessness. Oh, so it's a book. Book of Belial. Why did I say that was Frisk? Frisk has a blue shirt. And this is Ketchup, which is Headless Baby. Well, due to the fact that this is Book of Belial, I think we are benefiting from taking that. I don't think Book of Belial and Devil cards stack in Afterbirth Plus. This is the worst room. In fact, this is the worst room. I have Epic Fetus. What am I doing in these rooms? This is also, relatively speaking, one of the quickest runs we've had in recent history on the Let's Play. Dude, just... Oh, you son of a... Ooh, you got 20/20 because of Bookworm. That's gonna cause some trouble. Not knowing when my 20/20 shots are gonna hit may actually cause me to get hit more than I would like. It's worth trying though, at least. We're gonna try the... Ooh. I'm gonna try, we'll use Book of Belial on the Isaac fight, and then we'll use Kara's soul, or Kara, I think it's just called Kara, on the Isaac fight, which is actually the Metaton X fight, which is weird because I am Metaton X. We'll talk about that in a future time, though. That doesn't matter right now. Give me that 20/20 shot, baby. Give me that 20/20 shot. Didn't give me that 20/20 shot. No. Ooh. Yay, Epic Fetus. Or wait, Flowey's Bombs. Oh. I don't want to sound demoralizing here. What is this? I totally called it. Did I not call it? Okay, so this is Deadshot. Never stops being funny. Well, that's definitely not Deadshot then. This Tiny Tem, Muns, and Little Kara, first human. We got so many dudes and no conjoined. So that's actually quite good, because Epic Fetus conjoined is terrible. And Explosivo might be pointless taking. Another 30G. But no, I called it. I called it. I bet the whoopee cushion is Fart Baby. I just thought about it. It's probably Fart Baby. That's his pin. But I called it. I called the last corridor. I did it. I did it, ladies and gents. Who knew? Who knew the last corridor was going to be the end of the game? I did. That's right. Penta knew it. Penta knew it all along. Also, the boss fight right away is pretty sick. Sans. Who would have frickin' knew? And this is why we said at the beginning of the video, there may be Undertale spoilers. Who's Sans is the boss? Oh my god, you ruined the game for me, you asshole. Internet troll. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this episode of Penta Plays Metaton. Thank you for watching. Leave a like and, of course, comment down below letting me know your thoughts and feelings. As always, subscribe to the channel to show me your support. And until next time, I will catch you later.